So we've got Ashley Roberts here. Hello.
Hi.
Thank you for coming into Bridge FM, because I know you're really, really, really busy at the moment, aren't you?
Busy, but good busy, and here to promote the single. So
it's important.
It's important,
Definitely.
Exactly.
Okay, so let's talk a bit more about the single, because I heard quite a while back that you were working on an album, which is out, I think, in the summertime.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is the first single off that album.
Yes.
Okay, tell us a bit more about it. It's called Clockwork.
It's called Clockwork. I did this song with Red Triangle, and it's just about that relationship that you kind of keep going back towards, and you know you shouldn't. It's passionate, it's exciting, but it might leave you a little bit scarred. Can relate, I'm thinking that most people have
I
had
think everyone can,
one of those at least in their life, that you're like, man, I shouldn't do this, but I keep going back. And I really wanted to do something that showed my growth as an artist as well. And didn't want to do just a straight up dance song, with me doing choreography and stuff. I wanted to show more of the artist side. So I think it's a great song. I believe in it, and my friends and family have all been listening to it, and I've got their support as well, which means a lot. So
that means a hell of a lot, doesn't it? When you've got the family and the friends on board as well.
Totally.
Okay, so we're going to play it very soon.
Okay.
It's out on the 25th of May. You've got the album. You're still working on that at the moment? Or is it finished?
We're pretty much finished. We're just finishing one track that'll be the last edition, and then it's completed.
So you've been recording this somewhere where loads of big names, like will.i.am, I know, is recorded where you've been recording the album. Tell us a bit more about that.
Well, I've been recording in Chiswick over at Metropolis, which is just an amazing studio. I mean, Freddie Mercury sang his last note there. Adele's done stuff throughout there. Jay-Z was there the other day. I was like, what's up? Come on my record.
Casually walking to Jay-Z in the corridor. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's an amazing place to work, and I'm grateful that I got to record the album there.
Do you draw a lot of inspiration from, the surroundings that you're in as well?
Well, I think the energy's just in there, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I've pulled different inspirations from life, relationships, all kinds of things throughout the album. So it was a good place to work, for sure.
Great. You know what I love about you, Ashley, is the fact that, we knew you for being a Pussycat Doll, but you were part of a group. So, since you've left the group, you've sort of broken free, you've built your own profile, and you've used TV to do that as well. And people just love you. You're such a likeable person.
Thanks.
But, that's a...
But, wait, why is there a but?
No, there's no but. I didn't mean to say but, sorry. But, no, we will talk about TV. I was going to move on to TV.
Okay.
Because I remember seeing you on I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. What on earth possessed you to go on that programme?
I know. Well, I think ignorance was bliss in a lot of that decision making. Well, I knew a bit about it. They tried to do it in America. I didn't watch it, but I'd seen like maybe an advert or something, so I knew there were spiders and bugs. They sent me the first episode of the season before me, to kind of say like, hey, we're interested in you doing this. I had dedicated 2012 to doing something each month I'd never done. So I skydived, trapeze lessons, rode motorcycles, like all this stuff. And I got the call, and I said no at first, because I was like, no, I don't know about this. And then my really close friend's father passed away suddenly of cancer, and she was like, Ash, we don't know how long we got here. And I got a call again, like right after that, and they were like, we still really would like you to do the show. And I was like, screw it, I'm just gonna go. And 2 weeks later, I was on a flight to Australia, and I landed, and I was like, oh my god, what
an experience.
It was an insane experience. But I got so much out of it, like as a person as well, just faced up against things that you would never do in your normal life, and being able to get through it gave me a sense of confidence that I didn't have. And then just as well, like leaving it and seeing the response I got from the UK was
massive.
Yeah, it was crazy.
It really. Well, you were a runner-up to Charlie Brooks at the time. So I voted for you.
You did?
I did actually vote for you. I'm not lying. This is the gospel truth. I voted for you, and you gained a lot of support from that programme.
Yes.
In the UK,
100%.
which has helped you since.
Yeah.
But how are you with bugs and spiders before and after? Have you got a different sort of thought about spiders since? Or?
I mean, I kind of do, but the snakes, before I got in there, I was like crazy afraid of snakes. I never told anybody that, none of the production, because I was like, if I tell them what I'm afraid of, I'm going to be in it. I know it. So getting out of that, I still probably would be scared, but I definitely have a different perspective on it all. But I don't want to see them again. Cockroaches, by the way, smell like butthole. And they must have them on tap out there, because I'm like, where do all these, they're so gross. They get everywhere and they stink, blah.
Best and worst moment of I'm a Celeb?
Best moment? Can I say two?
Yeah,
because the scaring Hugo was pretty epic. Just that whole thing. I was so nervous to do that, and his reaction was awesome. And the cyclone at the end, that I would do with my friends on the weekend.
I'd love to have a go at that.
So much
I really
fun.
would. I really would. Worst moment?
Oh, eating that crap on the trial. Oh, yeah.
Not very nice at all.
So nasty, man.
Not very nice at all.
No.
You wouldn't do it again. Been there, done that, got the T-shirt. It's led on to quite a lot of other things on the TV for you. You've been doing Dancing on Ice, which is something completely different. Can you skate?
Skating isn't my forte. I had done it a few times as a kid, and when they asked me to do the show, I was like, I'm not a professional skater, and they said, well, we got Karen and Robin for that. We want you to be the performance eyes and the connection to the music and everything.
Yeah.
So, but then at the end, they're like, okay, well, we want you guys to come on skating at the end, and I was like, so I got about 4 hours on there with Karen, who is an amazing teacher, by the way, and so yeah, I got out there at the end. I kind of surprised myself. I was like, okay, at least I can get around. It's something, but I give them credit, man. The celebs that go on there and do that show, it's hardcore.
It is.
That ice
I'd fall
is
over
hard.
Straight away.
Yeah.
Straight away. I'd be over on my bum and looking stupid on national TV. And that's why I wouldn't do anything like that. I wouldn't want to look silly. And also, Ant and Dec Saturday Night Takeaway. You were back for another series, just gone, not that long ago.
So much fun.
It is. It's just it's
show.
amazing TV, isn't it?
Oh my gosh, yeah. When I'm not on it, I just sit in front of the TV and laugh. It's just so entertaining. Hi, Coop. But yeah, the boys are awesome. The team is awesome. It doesn't feel like work when I show up to that.
It's pretty good. Is it as much fun sort of working on the programme as it is watching it?
Well, it's that exciting because the day we show up, it's just rehearsal after rehearsal. Like, we hardly even have time to talk to one another because they just bounce to each thing to make sure it's going to run smoothly. And then that's another thing as well, is like what happens behind the scenes to make all that run on live television with no hiccups. To me, it blows my mind. But everybody there is so great and pulls it off. It's such a fun show.
All in the background. I would imagine it's like a duck. It looks great on top of the water, but underneath his little legs are going like that.
Yeah, everybody's running around like crazy. Get it done.
It's the bit you don't see. Okay, are you doing that again next series, next year, or?
I hope so. Yeah,
yeah,
I'm thinking
good to see you back.
I'm not sure. We haven't talked about it, but it seems.
Who's your favourite, Ant or Dec?
Oh, come on. Come on.
It must be Dec.
They're in a pair.
It must be Dec.
They each get a side and a snuggle.
I thought you might say that. Okay, back to the music. That is the reason you're here. I love the new single. I really do. It's really nice, and it sounds great on the radio as well. Oh. That's my sort of test. You hear it on the radio, you're driving along, you're doing an everyday sort of thing, or whatever. Yeah. You listen to it and you think, yeah, that sounds really good. It's nice, and it's got a good feel to it. What about the album? Can you give us a bit more info? When are we expecting it out?
Late summer, so we're going to have a second single out in August, and then the album will follow after that. And when I got out of the Dolls and I started making music, I felt a bit stagnant at first because I was like, I felt like I had to fit into a box or like a certain style. And so I really allowed that to open up and then organically kind of let it unfold by different inspirations and sounds and feelings and tracks and stuff. So I just went and allowed myself to be open. And so there is different facets of myself and my personality throughout the album. So I think that there's a song on there for everyone. It's a little bit of everything. It's a melting pot. I'm
looking forward to hearing it. I really am.
Cool.
What else is in store for you? You must have loads on at the moment.
Well, there's some stuff going on. It's going to be an exciting year. There's a lot going on. I'm so grateful for it all. But right now, as far as Telly's concerned, we're going to switch gears and just focus on the music. I want to put all my heart and soul into that right now.
Okay. So how can people keep up to date with what you're doing? You've got Twitter and your website.
Oh, yeah. Social media runs the world, huh?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. I'm on Twitter at I'm Ashley Roberts. Got my Facebook, Ashley Roberts, and Instagram, the Ashley R, because some chick stole mine.
Really?
Well, she got it before me because I had I'm Ashley Roberts for Twitter.
Okay.
So once Instagram started catching on, I was like, oh, I should get on this. And somebody had it posting pictures of me when I was a kid.
Is she trying to sell it to you now by any chance?
She isn't. She isn't.
I'll give it to you, but it's going to cost you.
Right? I stuck with the Ashley R. But yeah, all social media, I'm on it.